We all know Yuta Watanabe as a current role player for the Raptors. He has proven his value to the team through his hustle and his two-way ability, but a lot of people don't really know about his origin story. He sort of came out of the blue onto the Raptors roster. With his recent signing of a standard NBA contract, I thought it would be good to kind of talk about him, his story, and how he got to where he is today. And for those who don't know, his NBA contract is essentially no longer a two-way contract, so he's actually a Raptors player signing his first official NBA contract. And in celebration of that, we're going to give you a high-level summary of his road to the NBA. He grew up playing basketball at a very young age in his hometown in Japan. Both of his parents played basketball, which is one of the primary reasons he picked up the sport at such a young age, and his dream around the age of 7 or 8 was to play in the NBA. And his parents supported that dream and told him that he would likely have to play at least college in the US. He remembers watching the first Japanese player in the NBA back in 2004, Yuta Tabuse, and saw him as an inspiration. Tabuse only ended up playing 4 games in the NBA for the Phoenix Suns, but he had a major impact on a lot of the future generation of Japanese athletes, and specifically a guy like Yuta Watanabe. He decided to come to the US when he was 18 years old, despite people telling him that he should stay in Japan because he wouldn't be getting as much playing time in the US. When he first came back in 2013, he couldn't speak any English. He said that this was one of the toughest barriers for him to overcome at such a young age. He got a division in college basketball scholarship to George Washington and was there for 4 years from 2014 to 2018. Of course, he went undrafted in 2018 and played with the Nets G League team in Summer League to try and work his way up into the league. The Memphis Grizzlies were impressed by his play and signed him to a 2-year deal. Of course, his deal was two-way, meaning he would play for the G League team and the Memphis Grizzlies on occasion if there were injuries or something else came up. There were many times that Yuta said where he didn't really feel like he was meant to be a part of the NBA, spending most of his time in the G League. Of course, with the G League, he had to work his way up, and when he did get called up, he didn't get a lot of playing time, but he kept working at his game and growing. He would sign a 2-way deal with the Raptors after training camp, and the rest is history. He is the second Japanese-born player in the NBA, and as such, he is an international favorite, leading the entire NBA in jersey sales in Japan. The Toronto Raptors lead all teams in jersey sales in Japan as well, and people don't really understand how big of a deal this is. There are exclusive reporters who are just there to cover Yuta Watanabe from Japan, literally covering everything he does. So Yuta's path from Japan, a place where there aren't a lot of NBA players coming out, to where he is today, now signing an NBA contract with the Raptors, and he's been a great contributor for the team. No question, his two-way ability is elite. His ability to defend multiple positions, rebound, shoot the three, and even create off the dribble a little bit has become extensively aware to a lot of Raptor fans of what he can do. He scored a career-high 20 points one game this season recently, and he just continues to show out, and it's great to see him get this contract. Thank you guys for listening. If you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe. Catch you on the next one.